Hi guys, thank you very much for tuning into another video of my life, and in this video we are going to do an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. I'll also try and do some side-by-side comparisons against normal watches. The reason to buy this watch is mainly if you're into fitness, you want to measure your heart rate, you want to work within a certain heart range, but also you want a watch which is more than just a heart rate monitor, which you can get, and they're very accurate, and I've used them in the past. But if you want something that also has a GPS, tracks where you've been running, where you've been cycling, automatically detects what sort of fitness activity you're doing, whether it's walking, whether it's on a treadmill, whatever it may be, running on a treadmill, for example. If you want something that's a little bit more than just measuring your heart rate, a smartwatch is probably the right one for you. And then looking at the wide range of smartwatches available, everything from Amazfit, BIP, S, and a range of other watches that they've got going on. Plus, you've got Samsungs, and you've got the Apples, and you've got the Motorola's, and so on. I settled on the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active because I thought that it gives everything that you need in a sort of fitness focused smartwatch, plus all the added benefits like being able to reply to your text messages and getting your notifications on there and seeing your calendar notifications all in one place. So if you are into your smartwatches, and if you are looking for your next smartwatch, maybe the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active might be the right one for you. And this is especially the case when you don't want to spend, metaphorically speaking, an arm and a leg on it, and you want to spend a reasonable amount of money that isn't too much. Then the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active might be the choice for you. You can buy brand new ones, or you can buy a second-hand ones. I mean, all the affiliate links for myself will be in the description as well as in the comment section. Please feel free to use them, and that does definitely help the channel. But one of the things with the eBay links that I put in my videos, on average, is that you can buy second-hand items from there as well. And this one is an example of buying a second-hand item on there, and you'll see that you can buy pretty much mint condition items, not just smartwatches but other things too. But without further ado, let's get the unboxing done, shall we? Now, of course, this is not a virgin unboxing because it is a used item, but nonetheless it is in excellent nick and condition. And let's have a look then. So this is what the box looks like. Okay, and you can see the rainbow effect on the word active. This part is smooth. The box itself is matte. Okay, this is the top. Presumably this is how they hang it on the shops, in the aisles, and so forth. It's lightweight. I can attest to that. It is relatively lightweight. Auto fitness tracking, heart rate, and GPS. So lots of features in this particular watch. Water resistant to 50 meters. I wouldn't have any problems swimming in this at all. It does automatically detect swimming as well. You can see the seal is broken because it's a used item. At the back you can see some basic specifications. You can pause here if you want, and if you want to have a read through that. As usual in my unboxings, I don't dwell on the specifications too much because it's very easy to find them online. You've got the rainbow effect here as well. If you've been watching quite a few of my videos, I do like the psychedelic stuff. I do like the rainbow stuff. I wish we had more of this in many more areas. In real life, of course, you've got the 3D vision, which makes this look even more kind of psychedelic. Now, the model number for this watch is SM-R500. Okay, so let's get this opened up now. So in here, what you've got is the manual, and it comes off like that. So that's the manual. You can see the manual in there. Should I open it? Let's open it. Let's have a look what's in there anyway. But okay, so there's the manual. Galaxy Watch Active. Little leaflet like that. It's got the pressure vent in there, atmospheric pressure sensor, microphone, back key, power button. It's got wireless charging, heart rate monitor, So as you can see, it's quite feature packed, especially for the price that you can now buy them at used market value. It also has NFC, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I mean, you name it. It's got absolutely everything. Incidentally, this is the first device that I've ever got which has wireless charging. Usually those sorts of things have been out of my budget, but increasingly, as you can see, as technology advances, you will get more and more opportunities to be able to get things like wireless charging and other fancy features, such as, you know, under-screen fingerprint scanner and so on, which you can get on the Renault 2, again at a very budget price. And there's an unboxing of the video on that one, where I review a used like new item from Amazon. So do check that video out. It's very interesting. Of course, I have no affiliate links or anything like that for Amazon, so it really is an unbiased video. You should check that out. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So again, that's the bottom, and this is what you get inside. So you get this central box, which is like that, and you got the watch around it. There's nothing underneath this little box here that you can see on the inside. Let's open this one up first, shall we? So when we open this one up, what we see inside is the wireless charger. If you lose this, you'll just have to buy another one because you can't charge the watch with USB Type-C or anything else like that. So let's get this out. If you do have a Samsung phone, you might even be able to charge it, one of those flagship ones, from the back of this Samsung smartphone. But of course, I don't have a Samsung smartphone, so it doesn't apply to me. Let's have a close-up look at the back. Oh, let's try to get that focus in. There we are. Okay, build quality is really, really nice, especially for the price. This has a little bit of rubbery texture to it, probably so that it doesn't cause any scratches at the back of the watch when you snap it on. And I'll show you that in a second. This is the wire itself. Again, everything's very solidly built. No questions with regards to the build quality. Quite a nice thing. Let's look at the watch itself. So I'll remove this box from the center. Nice little cute box you've got there. And then in terms of what else you get this strap. So this is for your larger wrist sizes. Okay, you get this cover on top. Looks like it's recyclable in some form. So this is brand new. It's untouched. And you can see this one is grey. If you focus in on here, right there, you'll see an L. And I think that indicates that it's a large wrist strap. Using this mechanism here is how you take off the wrist band and you put it back on. Okay, and I'll show you that in a second as well. Again, very nice feeling, very kind of soft, very smooth texture. This is definitely high quality stuff. Let's put this back in the sleeve. And remember, this isn't going to be a review of this item. This is just an unboxing with a slight kind of, I'll show you a couple of screens. I have been using it for a couple of days. If you look at this one, this says S here because it says small. Now, personally, I've been using this one and it's not, been any issues. I think it's somewhere along the last couple of holes. So I pretty much use the entire, the maximum size that it'll go to, but that's perfectly fine for me. And I'll show you that in a second. In terms of the screen, you've got glass screen. I think it's Gorilla Glass, not that it matters, but it is definitely tough. This is a metal body. And here you have the heart rate sensor at the back, pressure sensors, and so forth. This does have a feature similar to that Apple Watch where you say that I want to rinse, push out the water or something like that, and it does a little vibration thing, and I think gets rid of any water that might have gotten into these little nooks and crannies. So it has that feature too. This is the power button. with the matte finish in the middle. You'll see it here. And this other one is the back button with a shiny finish in the middle. It's nice attention to detail. This might be a good time to show you how the watch snaps on to the charger. There we are. Okay, so it does hold onto the watch, and it actually has almost no friction at all. So you can see there, you know, it's quite smooth. It's quite interesting how they've done that actually. Very interesting. But it holds the watch, and it's not too tight so that you'd feel like, oh, I'm gonna need to pull it off. It's just the right amount actually. Just the right amount. Let's turn it on. And apologies for my nails. I've just noticed my nails are a bit longer than they should be, but there we are. Nice animation when you turn it on. I can say that the screen quality is just excellent. Just excellent. Okay, excellent, excellent screen quality. High pixel density. Very legible, very readable, gets very bright. And there we are. So that's one of the watch faces you can choose. If you long press, you can select other ones and you can swipe. Or alternatively, and I'll turn the flash off on this one so you can see the screen more clearly. Alternatively, you can use the bezel to scroll around. And every time I scroll, it does a little vibration that you probably can't even hear unless I touch it. Don't know if you can hear it now. But yeah, it does that. Little vibration, feels nice on the hand. If you do it really quickly, it tends to start zooming out. There you go. So it zoomed out at the first level, and then if I do it even faster, it zooms out even one level more. So it's quite interesting. They've obviously spent a lot of time and effort into the UI. And by the way, on the screen, it might not seem that it's that high resolution, but it really is. When you have it on your wrist, I can tell you this is definitely very high resolution. So you've got the heart rate monitor here. You've got the date. You've got the step counter. You can go click here and you can see the different fitness. Got the nice little animations. Okay, so I'm going to allow this location permission, no problems. Okay, fine, just close this for now. All right, and you can see it's got this nice little animation that it does. So that's running, that's walking, quite cool. Got the weight machine, got the circuit training, and so forth. I'm not sure if this is my heart rate at the moment, maybe it is. And then you've got the step counter. Tells you how steps you've done, how much steps you've done this week, and so on. I haven't been using it that often. And then if you click on the calendar, you'll see your calendar events, which I won't go into because obviously you don't need to see that. If I had notifications such as calendar notifications and so on, you'd see it over here. And you can also have weather, which I've removed for now because that will have my location in there, so I've removed it. But you can see different activities. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice stuff. Okay. So there we are. It's got loads of features that I'm not even going to go into because it's more of an unboxing. You can reply to text. You can draw on it if you want to say, you know, hi there. So you can say HITHERE and it'll say hi there and so on. You can reply. You can auto reply to text messages. Like when I say auto reply, you've got a number of selections. You can just scroll, say thanks or okay or smiley face or whatever. And it's all really nice. It's all really intuitive, and it's interesting that you can do that with 2 buttons and a bezel. The bezel is something. This movement here has come from a software update. Didn't used to have that, I think, when the product was launched, but that's really, really useful. So I did say I'd show you a side-by-side comparison with a normal watch. Here we have a normal watch. Okay, not going to get into bezel width and lug length and all that stuff, but here we have two watches side by side. This is, I think, a great value watch, this one. One of the best, one of my highest viewed videos. So if you want to check this video out, please do. This is the Casio Lineage watch, LCW something something long serial number. And it's an excellent watch, and you can see it right now how it's kind of served me absolutely fine. Sapphire glass on there as well, just really nice. Accurate to atomic time, +1 second or plus or minus 1 second. Really good. I've used it so much. It's my daily driver, it's my everything driver. Okay, but there you go. Size wise, I think this is 40 millimeters, not 100% sure. I did say I'll show you these straps coming out off. So let's do that now. So I press down on this, which seems to have like a spring mechanism, it feels like anyway. And then it comes off. It tends to come off. Well, let's do it this way anyway. This one is, I think, shorter, so it's easier for me. There you go. Okay, so that's out. You want to put this. So you can swap this for another strap if you don't want the silicone stuff going on. You can swap it with something else. But for now, I'm going to put it in. Try to anyway. See if I can get it right. Ooh. Yeah, there we are. So that's back in. So it's very simple, straightforward. You can even do things like, you know, lock it. So you go here, you can adjust the screen brightness. Okay, so I'm going to turn it right up, or you can turn it down. All kinds of things. Or you can just use this bezel. See how nicely they've implemented all this stuff. But there we are. Settings. You can lock it if you're swimming, and you can lock it against sort of liquid touches. You can use this as a. This is your flashlight. You can touch the screen to change the brightness, and it works really well because I've actually used this. You can pretty much, if you hold it like this, you can read stuff with it as well if you turn that on. Definitely, you know, walk around the house with that on. Bluetooth headphones, battery, you get the idea. I don't know what this one is. Find my phone. Stop. So when you click find my phone, it rings your phone. Okay, that's what happens. The other watch you can compare it to, this is the first watch that I ever bought. Here we are. First watch ever. Again, very useful. I've used this for swimming and so on. 100 meters water resistance. Never did an unboxing. Back then I didn't have a YouTube channel. But again, this is really good, and you can see the side-by-side comparison. This one's really thick boy. This one. But it's 100 meter water resistance. Very useful. Get the day, date, PM, AM, what year it is, and I think it's accurate to the calendar's good for another 100 years or so, and the battery lasts 10 years. I've never changed the battery on this. I think it might even be more than 10 years now. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely 10-year battery, and that's true. Very accurate. Loses about 15 seconds maybe. Loses or gains, I should say, about 15 seconds every 6 months. Even though they say it's plus minus 15 seconds per month, I found this to be accurate at least for 6 months. And 6 months later, when I have a look, it's maybe off by 15 seconds. Pretty cool watch. Very reasonably priced too. So there we are. That was the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Every subscribe really helps. Motivates me enough to make another video for you guys. And I'm really appreciative of you guys liking and subscribing and commenting. And I thank you so much for doing that. Hope you find this video helpful. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.